Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I just watched Devin Haney's fight. Before I get into it, Houston, we're coming soon. Flyers should be done by the end of the weekend. I'll have more information, but we got the barbershop. We got the location. We're going to have anywhere between 4 and 6 barbers. We're going to have a woman doing makeovers for the moms, getting their hair braided, putting makeup on. I need a nail tech. So if there's a nail tech in Houston, feel free to hit me. It's going to be a beautiful event. But let's talk about Devin Haney. That was a joy to watch. I'll just be honest. It was a joy to watch Devin Haney fight. I thought he was sensational. Um, um, he was Floyd Mayweather-ish. Floyd down in the late in the 30s was a major problem. Um, there were some great similarities, but moreover than that, Devin Haney solidified him as he will be a major player in boxing moving forward. Um, I liked his patience. Uh, I don't think Devin Haney will ever admit this, or Team Haney will ever admit it. He doesn't have absolute punching power. I don't know if it's ever going to come, but because he's such a sensational boxer and he's cumulative with his jab, with his speed, with his timing, he has good footwork. His footwork is going to become great one day. Uh, I I think for a person as talented as he is, he doesn't have to use the entire ring. He's young, so you're exuberant. It's just organic for young fighters to use the entire ring. That's just the learning curve. But when he learns how to half step and turn the opponent and uh, uppercut to the solar plex, hook up top, then finish with a right hand off the pivot. Woo, Jesus, he's gonna be a major problem. He's gonna get there, and he has. And the great thing about him is that he has the ability to pull that off. A lot of fighters can't pivot and throw punches. I mean, they got to gather themselves um, and can't do it seamlessly. So, was it knockout of the year? I mean, it's obviously can't be better than Deontay Wilder's, but is I would say it's the best knockout I've seen this year outside of Deontay Wilder. I thought and moreover than that, it was set up beautiful. It was set up for 6 rounds, and it's a beautiful thing when you can set up. I think he knocked him out in the seventh round, if I'm not mistaken. But he set it up for 6 rounds, man. Man, beat him up, peppered him, double jabbed him, single jabbed him, right hand to the solar plex, right hand up top. I was waiting. You know, uh, his counter shot was the counter left hook. I was waiting for him to shoot the right hand right after the left hook, and then he started to do that round about round 4. And when he shot the right hand down the pipe in round 4, I was like, he might stop this guy. You know, um, I thought his execution was beautiful, man. Devin Haney may have a problem in fans' eyes. He might be the LeBron James of boxing, meaning that he's been in your boxing psyche for so long, and he's been really good for so long. He's been really great for his age for so long that boxing fans may may like LeBron James to average 40 points a game instead of 30 points, instead of 27 points a game. So uh, and he's only 20 years old, but people forget that because they've seen him for so long. And he turned pro at 16, 16 or 17, if I'm not mistaken, and he's been an internet sensation the past 5 years. So I think that may um, um, slow him down in the boxing psyche. But the performance he put on tonight, sheesh, very impressive. Salute to Team Haney. Uh, I'm excited to see what they do with him next. Um, they said that he's coming back in August, June, July. That keeps him in peak shape. He's going to be a better fighter in August because he's coming right back. May, June, July. In 90 days, he's coming right back So he gets to go eat for 2 weeks, hang out, do what he do, maybe run every 2 days, every 3 days. You know what I mean? And then July, after 4th of July, he's right back in the gym. You know, no, he'll be back before then. He's young. Um, but 4th of July, I mean like June 15th, July. Yeah, so he'll probably go through an 8 week training camp. Um, but I'm thoroughly excited for this kid's future. Um, all I say this: if them guys fight each other, this could be the best era I've ever seen in boxing. I was too young to remember the Four Horsemen at, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran. I didn't have the mindset that I have now. I didn't know what I was watching when I was 8 years old, 7 years old. I didn't know. I just was spending time with my uncles. So I'm being honest. I didn't know. So, but right now, I think that moving forward, this could be a hell of an era, but we know it's not going to happen. It'll be wishful thinking upon our parts and unrealistic thinking on our part. So, uh, he's definitely thrusted himself either one or two, depending on how you feeling in that realm between 130 and 140. Um, I would put him above Teofimo Lopez right now, just based off of the performance. Him being able to dominate an entire fight with his boxing ability. Teofimo Lopez has the power, but yeah, I would have him number one. Um, because his performance was sensational. So the Balderas, the Lopez's, the Haneys, the Ryan Garcias, um, B Hop, he's going to come up in weight at some point. Shakur Stevenson at some point. Um, and the list goes on and on. There's so many people I'm not mentioning, but oh man, we got a lot of boxing coming up. 2021 is their year. 2021, they're gonna let the horses out of their cages and they're gonna start running. And may the best man win. I don't know who the best fighter is. B Hop is coming on strong. I mean, he hasn't been hit in 3 fights. Teofimo Lopez has been overly dominant his past 3 fights that I've seen. Devin Haney hasn't been hit um, in his in this fight. He had a tough little cookie. Um, Tough little cookie. He had sound like grandma. he had a tough fight with the kid. I forget the kid's name, but he was a durable kid. Um, it's exciting. Uh, Shakur Stevenson, underwhelming performance, but he did what he had to do. It was a shutout performance. So you know, we'll give him credit. But man, these guys, we in a great era. We have the potential to have a great era. Excuse me. We have great potential. So, but congratulations to Team Haney. Father and son strikes again in boxing. Hopefully, they can stay the course. Um, and I'm gonna be following Devin Haney now. Like I'm definitely gonna put him on my watch list now. I watched him passively, not passively, but I, I I would say like because I haven't been able to watch his early fights because they were in Mexico, so I haven't really. I watched him his last 2 or 3 fights on Showtime, but now I'm really engaged into what the hell is going on as I am with Teofimo Lopez, as I am with Lil B Hop now. I'm excited to see where this goes. So congratulations! I think you have the second. People are gonna say knockout of the year, which is obvious, but I'll be real. Deontay Wilder made Dominic Brazil kiss his right shoulder blade. So I don't think a knockout can get any better. And I thank God that that fight didn't go. I'm glad Dominic Brazil stumbled into the ropes because if he hadn't stumbled, damn Deontay, oh my God, I just can't imagine that. So I think hopefully you make the ESPN top 10 to get some name cachet. Uh, I'm gonna check it. Hopefully he makes number one and number two. I would say probably something from the Raptors game would be number one and number two, number one, and then maybe that'd be number two. And it was just a great day of boxing, man. Jamel Herring won a championship. Uh, Feel free to Google his story. It's probably on the ESPN Plus app. His story is sensational. He's done nothing but serve us, from the Olympics to the Marine Corps to now boxing professional. He's done nothing but serve us and be a great citizen in America. We had Toronto Raptors close out the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to 78 crying sports TV tonight. Uh, 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 what else we have? Um, um, there was something else that went on today too. That was Austin Trout and Goucher fought to a draw. Um, I'm gonna rewatch that fight. The NBA game was on, so I couldn't really sink my teeth into that fight. I'm gonna rewatch that fight later on today. I what else? And I think that was it. So, but great day of sports, man. But again, congratulations to Team Haney, Devin Haney. Uh, uh, Great poise. I just watched the post-fight interview. Great poise. Um, don't forget, you are a promoter. You don't have to delegate to Eddie Hearn publicly. You know what I mean? You don't have to say, well, he has great. You're in control of your career. I thought Boo Blood asked a really good question, but I thought Devin Haney didn't know how to answer the question. You don't have to relinquish your power publicly. Maybe in the boardrooms, yeah, you can say that. But similar to Floyd Mayweather, similar to everyone else, they say they're in control of their career, Earl Spence, but they also confer and confide in Al Heyman for advice. So you are in control of your career, Devin Haney, and say that you are in control of your career. You can make any fight possible. You have the right to say yes. You have the right to say no. And Eddie Hearn is like your, you know, he's a part of your team. So, um, anyways, moving forward, congratulations, Team Haney. Um, what else? What else? Um, yeah, that's basically it. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Don't drink and drive, y'all. Fuck the bullshit. That is one of the more selfish crimes ever. Almost killed the motherfucker. Almost choked the nigga out one time. Dre got hit by a drunk driver. Almost went to jail that night. And I don't play. I don't play when it comes to drunk drive. I have no remorse, no pity, none of that shit when it comes to a drunk driver. There's so many steps that leads into a man driving drunk. So, anywho, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Um, uh, yeah, man. I love y'all. Be careful. Have fun. Don't get an STD this weekend. Strap it up. You know what I mean? If you really want to get a feel, they got those skin condoms now. They got those, I don't know. They got some, I don't know, whatever they got. But yeah, man, get those kind of condoms, man, and get as close as you can to the real thing. Don't get an STD. Don't drive drunk. Have fun this weekend. You know what I mean? Whether you're in Vegas or Miami, or you're having a good time. But anyways, congratulations to Team Haney. Love the performance. Um, um, I'm excited to see you fight in August. I may even cover that fight. Hopefully they put him in Vegas. I would say to put him in Vegas. You ain't got to travel that kid around. Put him in Vegas. Um, Let him build his fan base up because he's not fighting anybody substantial yet. He's not going to fight anybody important in August. You know what I mean? They're going to build him up, build him up, build him up, and move forward. So have him fight in Vegas. Maybe he can headline in Vegas at the Cosmopolitan. That fits about 2,000 people. That'll be a great look for him. And put him on a card with, again, like a Michael Hunter type. Maybe have a young prospect from Las Vegas. Maybe have some guys from the Mayweather gym as opponents or actual fighters. And, you'll get 1,500 people there. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.